Another bad habit is jab cross hook, or bad training method. Moving around, planning jab cross hook. Moving around, and all this extra movement that doesn't mean anything. Jab cross hook. That's not footwork. What that is that's stationary. 1, 2, 3, stationary. Moving around, planning. Hitting, moving around, planning. If you move around, if you're boxing and you start planning, like if he decides to plant before he hits, he just told me when he's going to hit. So I can move around to where as he plants, first of all, he's got to plant, position, and then throw. Oh, that's slow. So if he goes to plant, he's got to drop, all extra motion. It does nothing but set somebody up for a knockout. And these do set you up for a knockout. There's absolutely no reason for me to go to the body, go to the head, go here so I get an overhand. Because I don't need to set anything up. There's nothing to set up. If a person's just throwing a punch of static, the head's right there. So all I got to do is, like, if he's hitting me, punching me like that, and I'm covered up, I think he's hitting jab, 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 jab. You know what I'm saying? I just got to wait, and I'll get, and if you notice, I landed right on his jawline. It's not hard to do when the person's not moving. So when you first start teaching all this stuff, or learning all this, you can be static. It's cool. And then as you get a little bit more experience, then you got to start moving a little bit more dynamic. Maybe add the belly pad. Maybe both guys wear the headgear just in case. That's more advanced. That's more ring training. So, and a lot of times you just have them jab. Just do a lot of jabbing, because guess what? Here's another problem with this type of training. Jab, cross, hook. 1, 2, 3. Jab, cross, uppercut. Right? Jab, cross, uppercut. We don't know a difference between these punches because they're coming out in a sequence of 3 all the time. When you're boxing, you're never going to see a boxing ring people throw. In other words, they're not going to jab and then throw something else. Really, if you look at it, they're jabbing through 90% of the, well, not 90%, but because you have to use your jab for offense, defense, setups, and all that. You jab more than you throw the other punches. You're never going to throw the cross at the same number of volume that you throw jab, unless, you want to be knocked out. If you do that, the volume will come out to be 4. You'll do about 4 punches and you're going to get knocked out, because it's just not possible. So when you're training with the focus mitts, you want to have this guy doing a lot of jabs. Always doing the jab. Double jab, triple jab, low jab, high jab, jab, moving around with the jab. Make sure you're moving off the line. And then jab cross. And then have them jab, 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 jab cross up. There you go. So then you start calling out the other punches in between, putting more emphasis on the jab. And how do we tie this in? Now, I know some people are going to say, this is the criticism I always get. It's not for the street, it's for the ring, blah, blah, blah. Head movement, if somebody's here and shoves me and goes to swing, I better move my head somehow, And if you notice, I didn't do this in front of him when he went and do his sucker punch, because all you got to do is just follow me down. When he shoved me and I did that, I moved off the line slightly, because look at where I'm lined up, right into the groin or even the head. But if I go to the head, I'll break my hands down. We'll get a little off topic there. But even when he shoves and goes to hit, you want to move off the line, because if he shoves, if I shove him, I want to knock him back, but I want to line him up. Always say the shove is a thug jab, because you don't. If you want to hit somebody, you don't jab, hit. You shove, you grab, you pull, you set him up. But it's the same thing. If he grabs me or shoves me, I want to start moving, because I want to line away. I want to line away from his power hand, and I really want to flank. And that's a little bit of boxing, self-defense, getting a little bit more out of focus.